بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. I'm just I don't like to speak shoot from the hip, and but I am very much encouraged, and I am indebted for Dr. Abdul Razi Saab. He informed me a few weeks ago about this program, and I was not sure if I will be in town or not. But since I am in town, and it was obligatory for me to pay my respect to this, not only to Dr. Abdul Razi Saab, but to this institution. There are so many, what we are asking for is to present so many wish lists in the nitty-gritty of it, what need to be done, or what should be doing it. Now, I'm not to present you any of our wish list or the programs, What I would like to present to you that one organization, and Dr. Razi Saab has already said that is American Muslim Task Force on Civil Rights and Elections, AMT. I will present to you what is AMT is. So maybe you will find some answers to those wish lists we have been talking over and over. And with that, you may find some ways and means and some opportunity to coordinate those efforts. And secondly, at the same note, I would like to say that I prefer that if you don't like any of those institutions, any of the organizations, don't work on your individual capacity. Because working or doing anything on your individual capacity, number one, you don't have a organizational or institutional discipline. And when a person does not have the organizational or institutional discipline, the community and the people have to be very cautious of it because they are without any discipline. So I always say, if you don't like any of the organization or institution, create one. Okay? But you have to discipline yourself or subscribe yourself with a discipline or a order. That's a must. With that note, let me explain it to you, and I think I have already spent 1 minute of my time and 2 more minutes are left, is what is AMT is. If you remember AMPCC, American Muslim Political Coordinating Council. So AMT is the evolution of AMPCC. So in practice, AMT has been in business for the last about 16 some years here. It's American Muslim Alliance, American Muslims for Palestine, Council on American Islamic Relations, Muslim American Society Mass Freedom Foundation, UMMA, United Muslim of America, MANA, which is the Brothers Imam Siraj Bhaji organization, Muslim America of North America, MUNA, which is predominantly a Bangladeshi organization, and then there are some organizations who are on observatory, observer, like Islamic Society of North America, and I must also mention Islamic Circle of North America is a member of AMT. And then there are some institutions like Imam Kazvini's institution or organization, they are also observer status, and MPAC, they are the observers. So there are about close to 16 organizations in some capacity. They are either member or the observer of the AMT, and every one of them almost have a power of veto power. So any decisions are made. It's a forum, a platform, a organization, an umbrella organization where on the principles of unity of purpose and distribution of labor, that's the purpose of it. And as you see, when I mention those names, you will see there are so many organizations, they are working towards the same end and taking the job of, and specializing the work where they feel they are the best. So there is lots of work is being done. And now I will urge you if you are not, you have a time to join either one of those organizations, from AMA all the way up to MANA and UMA. Now in my last minute I will tell you what we have done, and you may find some of the answers up here. This presidential election And there were some figures, and then there is some survey. I have no chance to look at it. The poll has been done. We have spent $20,000 of our own money and have the independent poll done. And we released this poll. If you may have noticed that almost 890 sites and news agencies and media, 890 worldwide has taken that story. This was released in National Press Club building in Washington, D.C., this report, and it's an independent survey. I want to tell you the good news, because we always hear those depressing news. The good news is, which I already presented to you. You should take pride of that. The Muslim leadership, when it comes to the dealing with the public, in the affairs of public, they are united. Don't let anybody tell you that Muslims are not united. Nobody in America can say they represent the Muslim community. But you can say that the AMD, representing so many national level organizations, they do their best. And we do not claim that we are the only one, or AMD is the only one who represents Muslim community. But the Muslim organizations are united, their leadership is united. So don't let nobody tell you that there is a firqa there in Muslim. If we want to vacillate, we will indulge in the negative thing. I'm trying to present to you the positive thing, whereas you can take pride of that and be part of that. Now the second thing is that be proud of that. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me the ability and opportunity to be part of that. I traveled myself about 12 different states during presidential elections. We did not endorse directly to the Obama administration, but the way we endorse it, we issued a scorecard on every major issue between the McCain and then now the President Obama. And then we have the voter mobilization program. And you will be surprised, this is the independent survey. Okay. And that is the survey which we released. The Muslim community has set the highest bar. And you will be surprised now. If you have not already heard that story or heard that release, or you have not seen on the TV or any print media. The highest bar any community has ever achieved. Maybe because of this, all the election hype during the, Obama being a candidate. It is the 95% of the Muslim registered voter. 95% of the Muslim registered voter. They went out to the polls and cast the vote. So this is the highest bar been set. The second next one community that's the Jewish American community. But that was almost the same level, which they have been maintaining over the years. So there you have something to be proud of. But this is the bar we have set. I don't think the Muslim community in the next presidential election would be able to, reach to the level where they have set. Now, secondly, 89.97% Muslim community and Muslim voters, they voted for President Obama. 2% of them voted for Mr. McCain. And the balance went to the independent like Ralph Nader and Cynthia McKinney and others, so forth and so on. So there are something, but I have submitted to you to take pride of it and to know that there is a unity of Muslims. We should not vacillate. We should not find the excuses not to be part of it. And please, my last submission to you is, for any successful community, any community who want to be relevant in the public or private arena, in the politics or social or civil arena, they must become irrelevant. We cannot be relevant unless we have institutional thinking, unless we support our institutions, unless we become logical, rational, and we see the thing and analyze the thing rationally. Thank you, Jazakumullah khair. And again, I thank Dr. Abdullah Razi Saab, and I think this is one of the community assets. Every one of us ought to, support this organization and his efforts, very diligently. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.